Hey, what's up, my future millionaires? Today, I want to tell you a story about an investor who got done with a large renovation, listed the house, came back on Monday only to find the ceiling has fallen in, the hardwood floors were buckled, and there was water literally everywhere. Now, real quick, I do want to apologize for the lighting because it's real dark outside and I kind of wanted to be somewhere else in my house where I recorded this video. I did just get on Amazon, order a little tripod with a little light that I can walk around with, and it's going to really help out the video production. Second thing I want to apologize for is my washer's back over here and it is really loud. So let's get into the story. So what happened is like I said, this was a large renovation. During the very first part of the process, they demoed the house and then they did new electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. Well, the electrical was fine, HVAC was fine, but the plumbing, what happens is this is what they call rough-in, and they will take the water lines and stub them up out of the wall, but they can't turn it on because there's not a shut-off on the end of it. So they'll stub it out of the wall, and then your installation guys will come in, your drywall guys will come in, and at the very end of the project, the plumber comes back in, puts shut-offs on it, put a supply line on, and hook it to the sink faucet, kitchen faucet, whatever it is. They'll turn the water on, they'll test the faucets to make sure it all works. Well, the problem is that there was actually a bad connection somewhere inside the wall and actually in the ceiling. So when they turned the water on, it just had like a steady leak. Well, being that it was landing on the drywall, no one noticed it when they first turned on the water. So when they left over the weekend and then came back, then that water built up over 72 hours. And eventually it was enough water to cave the ceiling in and just pour literally everywhere. So how do you avoid this? How do you make sure this doesn't happen on your property and cost you $13,000 in additional expense? Here's what you do. So during the rough-in phase, if you're doing new plumbing, so there's two ways to go about testing your water lines. If you're in an area where you get extreme cold, you're going to want to do an air pressure test. And I'm not talking you. You're going to want to hire a third-party company. I wouldn't have your plumber do this. I'd hire someone that ain't biased to you or them. They're basically looking out for themselves because they want more business. So you hire a third-party company. Just call another plumber. And they usually charge you somewhere around $75 to $100. And they will air pressure test the lines. So they'll fill the lines up with the water lines with air. And if it holds pressure, then it's good. But if you are in a place like Texas, where it never really gets cold, it's always hot, then what you can do is you can buy like these small little caps and slide them on the water lines and then just turn the water on and just let it be. Because if it ends up leaking, it's not a big deal because you don't have drywall, you don't have anything to really worry about. So you can turn the water on, you can go through and thoroughly inspect any leaks. You say, well, Michael, what if I get permits and the city comes in and checks it? Well, they're just checking that everything was roughed in correctly. They're not actually looking to see if there's water leaks or not. That is on the responsibility on the plumber to make sure that his work has integrity. Now, you might have a good plumber, so it might not necessarily be his fault if it really leaks, because accidents do happen when it comes to plumbing. I mean, like if you're doing copper, one wrong solder line, it can go wrong. Or same thing with the PEX. So the point of this whole entire video down here in my workout room, boom, that's where I kill it from my Ironman training, triathlon at, but is to make sure during your rough-in phase, you get those water lines tested. If it's extreme cold, you do air. If you're in a warmer place, or if it's summer where you're at, then you can cap it and then just turn the water on and then check it from there. So I hope you got some value from this. Please comment below if you got some value, and I will catch you tomorrow. Talk to you later.